The world's best golfers hit the course today at Muirfield Village, teeing off for a day of fun and charity before all the competition gets underway at the memorial.
NBC4's Colleen Marshall and Jared Smalley joining us live tonight from our studio along the 14th green with all the highlights and wet moments from today's Pro-Am.
Thank you, guys. You know, we were just talking about how beautiful this course is, how well played it is, and as you say, the way it drains, they can still play after all this rain.
Yeah, we're talking about that at 5:30. If you go and just walk with the 14th hole, which we just did, there is no standing water. It is brilliant how they built this golf course to drain. Obviously, that's by necessity. Could get more rain in the forecast tomorrow, but I guarantee by Sunday night they're going to wrap this thing up because they can get this thing back ready to play very quickly.
You know, I spent some time today along the course. There's a lot of pressure for the people who live along Muirfield. I spent time today with Shelly Meyer. She and Urban live right next to the green. They're well known for her pink flamingos. And she says, as a football wife, she sometimes feels like a fish out of water.
If you have a course side house, everyone wants to be your friend during tournament week. And everyone is going to be checking out your house.
There is a lot of pressure to keep your yard looking great, get those flowers in right after Mother's Day.
The Gawkers will also be checking out you.
I like to lie in the pool sometimes, but it's kind of hard when people are walking by, like thousands of people are walking by watching me lie in the pool. And I probably say OHIO or Go Bucks about 11 million times a day.
But don't say Go Bucks too loudly.
I was out here, I was talking to a group of girlfriends, yak, 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 yak. All of a sudden I hear, be quiet. I mean, that drives me crazy. They can't take anything. I don't know, they got to get a little tougher, I think, these golfers.
Maybe they need a little heckling, like the football players get.
Hey, Peyton Manning, how about those Gators? Looking good in that sand trap out there.
I've seen better swings on my front porch.
Hey, Phil Mickelson, shouldn't they get somebody your age a cart to ride around?
Quiet on the backswing.
When you get yelled at, it's time to join the Flamingos.
Now, I do want to point out that no golfers were injured in the shooting of that story.
Good.
We didn't really heckle them because I think Shelly Meyer's afraid she's going to get kicked out of her house. But she says that her husband and her players, you know, their players, they have to get heckled and they play in the rain all the time. A little bit of rain and snow isn't going to stop them.
So the theory there is just toughen up.
Toughen up.
Well, Shelly's husband was one of the celebrities who was on the tee box this morning for the Nationwide Pro-Am. We told you at 5:30 about the fan reaction to Peyton Manning being here today, but he was playing an even bigger name worldwide in his group. That's Eldrick Tiger Woods, who made his first appearance here since 2015. He's had a couple injury-plagued years. He looked really sharp today, swinging the club easily, flashing that worldwide smile, enjoying his time meeting with patients from Nationwide Children's Hospital. The only 5-time winner of this tournament, but incredibly, he has not won a tournament in 5 years. He's been in the hunt a couple times this year, and he says he has a game plan.
In the first couple of days, I'm just trying to get myself, up on that board somehow, and whether I'm playing with guys I've played for a very long time, who won a bunch of tournaments, or playing with some of the newer guys out here, it doesn't really change for me. At least the environment does.
Yeah, it is quite obvious. Tiger is, look, he's only one of 120 players here, right?
Yeah.
4 good rounds for anybody. They can win it. And Ahead in Sports, we're going to talk about 3 of the other biggest names in this sport. Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson, the new #1 player in the world, Justin Thomas. None of them have won here before. And they can't wait to try. That's coming up.
Yeah, the golfers love this course, don't they?
It's one of the best.
Even with the rain, we can tell you the golfers love it, and the fans, the gallery loves it too. It was a pretty good day out here, despite all the heavy downpour we had to deal with this afternoon. Jared's going to be back with you a little later with sports. Mike?